Hello and welcome to KARAKARA, the demo. So I do plan on playing this, so I know what you're saying, why are you playing the demo? I'll just play the game when it comes out. But you see, the demo is basically going to be the first episode because it's a visual novel, so the full game is just going to continue from where the demo left off. What I mean is, you'll play through what the demo had, and then it'll continue from where the demo left off, so I think it'd be easier to just record the demo now and then start up with an episode 2 tomorrow when the game comes out. So, without further ado, I'm going to begin. Oh, clouds. That's how you know it's a good visual novel. Has to start with the clouds. The air is still dry today. It was like that yesterday, the day before, and probably even long before I was born. The air in this land is always dry. My skin feels as crinkled as the aluminum foil used to wrap chocolates, and my eyes are coarse and scratchy, like grit-covered baseballs. Every part of my body can be described as dry in some way, and my heart, following suit, is drying out as well. The heat from the scorching sunlight beats down on the air around us, as if trying to fry us to the core. Everything is dry, not a thing is spared. Indeed, not a single thing. Oh yeah, feeling this music. Oh yeah. The morning sun lights up the kitchen. I stand in the kitchen with a spatula in my hand, listening to the girl before me read from the note in her hand. Oh yeah, so the synopsis of this is basically, I guess like the sun is starting to expand into like a red giant or something like that, but Earth's drying out, and like humans have tried to I guess genetically upgrade themselves, and that's what led to these ears, but there are a few humans left, so there's animal girls and stuff, and everything is dry, basically, and these two people own a diner. Well, Guy and Lucia. So it doesn't explain it that much, so I just wanted to explain for you so that you're not completely lost. The girl's name is Lucia. She is our only employee. Gotcha, huh? The number of set meal A's sure dropped quickly. Yeah? I guess that makes sense. Seriously, what are they, 5-year-olds? I mean, I'm not gonna eat a whole fucking mushroom. But we're still putting them in, huh? Okay, next. The set B's finally gone. Huh. I guess Dr. David went back to the other town? I see. I hope they're not too sad about it. Women are tough creatures. Terrifyingly so. In any case, that's it for the order, right? I'll start making it. I take the order slip from Lucia and put it into the clip in front of me. I put the ground meat I'd prepared earlier in the frying pan, and a savory aroma fills the kitchen. Phew, finally done. As I finish fitting the coleslaw into a small container, I let out a sigh of relief. Yeah. It's one thing to just make the food, but there's also deliveries afterward. Yeah. I stretch slowly and look up toward the ceiling. I had always thought it would be a long time before I saw the store like this. Even now, I still feel a little out of place. Hmm? Well, I did put out some ads.
来ないうちの店の張り紙と誰も読まない新聞広告と誰も聞かないラジオ広告でしょ。
Why do you even ask then? Yeah.
呆れた。もっと別の対策考えてるのかと思ってた。それじゃ誰も来ないわよ、絶対。
You don't know that.
来ない。
In response to my rebuttal, Lucia comes right up close to me.
いい？レオンがそうやってかもしれないとか多分大丈夫って言い続けてもうどれだけ経ったと思ってるの？具体的な日数を教えた方がいい？それともカレンダーでも買ってくる？私はね、別に自分はどうでもいいの。忙しくてもそれなりに応用もできるから。でもレオンはその点不器用だし頑張りすぎちゃうでしょ。とにかくそろそろ真面目に考えないと。
Oh geez, this is going to be one of those never-ending ones. As soon as a gap appears in Lucia's words, I cut her off. Okay, I got it. I'll think about it. I pick up my bag and spring to my feet. Hey, what do you know? It's time to do the deliveries. I'm heading out then. Bye, bitch! See you later. Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah. This rock music. That soundtrack. I drive northward on National Highway 65. There are barely any cars in the southbound lane. The only thing following me is the sun, pelting me relentlessly with its rays. The DJ's voice flows out from the radio. Sagami Francisco? Sagami Francisco? Is that supposed to be like San Francisco, but Japanese? I guess. I turn off the radio after hearing that. Well, at least they're airing what we paid for. After all, we paid for that with an entire meal. They'd better air it. I paid them a whole Lunchable for this. I say that, but even I'm not certain how much effect this will have. If somebody's going to show up, it'd be really nice if they'd get a move on. It's not that I don't understand Lucia's concern. If we kept at it like this, both of us will keel over from overworking ourselves. If that happens, we will have to close the store as well. While we have a decent amount of savings, we have a critical lack of human resources. There used to be so many people around, too, even here. I remember those words to myself as I regard the rubble scattered about the road. Dust billows from the desecrated surface of the land, painting the view in front of the car in a cloud of white. Why is there a fucking Eiffel Tower here? Are they trying to make, like, a generic American, European-ish city? Is that supposed to be the Kmart? Kmart? Although, then again, who the hell shops at Kmart? Actually, a lot of people. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. And I think that's all of it. The deliveries are done. As Lucia rightfully predicted, I got an earful at the coal mines about the mushrooms, and I was harassed by the old ladies at the hospital waiting for the arrival of the new doctor. She's got quite the intelligence network. That, or she's turning into a gossip-loving housewife. Both are possible. I bought the sausages, and I bought the butter. Other than those, as I double-check my note, I feel an unexpected tap on my shoulder. Colon. Okay then. See, like a sheepdog. I don't know what those ears are. I can't tell what type of animal that's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like a dog? No, I don't know. A sheep, goat? I don't fucking know. I turn around to discover a young lady in a police uniform that might be a tad too small for her. You think? You can't even button the top. She grins as she looks at me. Yes, I am. That's what laborers do by definition. Following my literal response to her quip, something comes to my mind and I voice it. What's going on? I'm pretty sure this isn't your usual patrol route. Oh no! Is that supposed to be a crime? Hey. Guys these age are pretty hungry. Why do I even try? Are the police really that bored these days? It's like, what do you think I'm gonna do with the sausages? Masturbate with them? This young lady is Colin. She works as a policewoman in this area. We have been good friends since a long time ago, but she can be a little annoying at times with her tendency to harass people. Today, of course, seems to be one of those annoying days. Right, the peace is being kept. Anyway, I have to get back and prepare some stuff this evening, so I'll be heading off now. Man, fucked up that sentence. With that, I turned to leave, only to be stopped by Colin stepping in front of me. I thought Leon was a human. Since when did you become my sister? Oh, yeah. Honorary One-chan. That's a bit much. Alright, so how about we say you're my virtual sister? Not the most productive conversation, but... It's not like you don't know how our store is once it's past noon. What's it about? Oh, is she... I guess she's a cat? Why does she go cat mode there? Oh, maybe she's faking it, whatever. I ignore her, resisting the urge to comment. It would only make things worse. I'm so confused. I'm back. I stop the car and take a look at the outside of the diner. The walls and roof are a little sooty, further bringing out the white sections. I should probably repaint this at some point. Thinking on it, I realize that ever since I suddenly took over this diner, I have never bothered with how it looks from the outside. After all, the regular deliveries alone have always been enough to make ends meet. In fact, these days, more customers coming would be a problem. Yeah, the repainting can wait. Scratching my head, I enter the store. The news that Colin brought was scarier than I had imagined. Gotta work. Even within the police, Colin's work is particularly wide-ranging. It begins with research into how the current world of ours came to be and trying to make use of that knowledge, and extends into investigating things like the occult rumors we are discussing right now. She never stops cracking stupid jokes when you meet her, but she is dead serious when it comes to her work. Colin raises her beer mug in her hand and downs it in one gulp, then continues. Damn, heavy drinker. Oh, yeah, okay. This is what I was mentioning earlier. Like, they tried to, I guess, genetically modify themselves to, I guess, better fit, like, not have to use as much water, I guess. Like, do better in the desert, but I guess that's what led to those ears here, as she said. As she talks, she strokes the soft furry ears on both sides of her head. Others? What are those? Lucia shudders at those words. Oh, how generic. Wow, that's like a textbook definition of a ghost. You said it, Leon. Took the words right out of my mouth.
よくできた話だよ、本当に。で、税関のやつに聞いたところ、化け物は町から離れたところでも目撃例があるらしい。町から離れた？そうだ。それこそ今日この時間、上でこの店へやってくるかもしれない。まさに今。
That was like the cutest scream I've ever heard. With literally the worst timing possible, the wind shakes the door. The wind's pretty strong today. It's setting the door off. Well, way to comfort her. I'm not a kid anymore, Colin. Don't bring that up! Can we please not talk about that? Oh no, Lucia, are you okay? I look in Lucia's direction to find her still trembling, probably from fear. Are you okay, Lucia? As she says that, Colin stretches herself on the store sofa. In order to avoid drunk driving, on the days she drinks, Colin always sobers up here before going home. Lucia gives a short nod. Now? Judging by the sun, it's probably like 5 o'clock in winter time, or like 7 in the summer. Sure, good night. I guess she is one of those people who goes to bed early. Maybe she's like an old person and has to get up at like 2 a.m. to get to the donut store. With that, she disappears into the back of the store. Well, no shit. The sun's still out. Who the hell goes to bed at sundown? I know no one who does that. I still need to prepare stuff for tomorrow. A ray of gentleness melts across Colin's expression. It's okay, I'm not straining myself. Lucia is really helpful too. I'm fine. Realizing what Colin is about to say, I preemptively answer her. Colin does not pry any deeper, and the conversation ends there. Good night. With Colin also asleep, I head to the living room on the second floor to deal with the ledger. Looks like we've somehow managed for this month as well. With the boxed lunch deliveries providing a steady stream of income, our finances have finally stabilized. The relief that washes over me quickly turns into fatigue. As I stretch, my mind turns to the issue of employees. Lucia is working very hard right now, and she's doing a perfect job of it. However, for a certain reason, she can't be in the kitchen, so she has no choice but to work the tables as a waitress. Oh, is she really clumsy? If she uses a knife, will she, like, cut herself by accident? And, like, drop all, like, the peeled potatoes? You know, really generic, clumsy anime not protagonists, but, heroines? Yeah. If only there were one more person. Oh! That's sure to trigger a flag. I decide to redouble my hiring efforts next month. That way Lucia will have to worry less, too. Huh? On a whim, I look up. Lucia is standing there, clearly nervous. Lucia, what's wrong? I think I know. I saw a few CGs from on the Steam page for this. I think I know what's going up. Though I have a pretty good idea of what she wants to say. Can't sleep? Well, you can sleep with me anytime, girl. That was probably the cringiest voice I've ever made. She nods. I guess I'm right. It's okay, I'm done with the bookkeeping. Come over. I clear away the things in my lap and gently pat it. Yeah, baby, sit on my lap. That's CG, though. What the fuck is this guy wearing? It looks like medieval clothing, like with a stitch there. Well, I guess in the post-apocalypse, you need to just wear whatever you can find, I guess. Lucia gradually makes her way over to me, and as prompted, sits on my lap. Mm-hmm. It's like he doesn't even care. He's just like, yeah. Yeah, it's like skipping dialogue in Fallout 4. I know. Seeing that Lucia has finished explaining, I extend my hand towards her head. What do I do to be in this position right now? As if combing through her soft hair, I gently move my hand back and forth. Presumably comforted, Lucia leans her body towards me. The warm weight of her body pushes against me, sending a gentle wave of relaxation through mine. Just as she finds comfort in me, I also find comfort in her. Colin said not to worry, too. It'll be okay. We'll make sure we lock the windows up tight at night. It's not like it'll break down the door to get in. Well, would you rather stay with me the whole time? A jolt runs through Lucia's body. I know, but not in that way, right? I'm fine with that. Really, if that's what you want, then that's how we'll be. Did you just get friend-zoned? Oh no! It's not. So doesn't look like you or anything, Baka. Is she getting a little soonish? Huh? Maybe that was a joke the developers threw in. You know, generic visual novel tsundere. Lucia slips off my lap. Sure, good night. Slowly, her slippers tapping on the floor with each step, Lucia makes her way to the bedroom. She'll probably be able to sleep this time. You don't know that's for sure. Nothing's ever easy, is it? Yeah, no shit. That's kind of how the world works, buddy. Get used to it. Huh? Those were the first words she said ever to me. That's a weird way of wording it. I heard them from behind me as I was putting up the signboard. When I turned around, a girl with blue hair was standing before me. Yeah, we are open. I mean, Mom and Dad are inside, so you can order there. Who the fuck you calling a kid? It took me an effort of will not to point out that she looked even younger than I did. I'm just helping out. What about you? Oh, for the part-timer? I'll let my dad know, then. What's your name? Did you come by yourself, Lucia? I see. I guess in that case, starting today, you won't be by yourself anymore. I'm Leon Laird. Leon Laird. Nice to meet you. That's a strange name. It's been 4 years since then. Those two, who at the time were just a helper and a part-timer, are now the diner's owner and sole employee. We talk about a lot more than we did back then, and we know a lot more too. However, the distance between us has barely changed since then. We are both afraid that it might all shatter and come crashing down if we were to get any closer to each other. Oh, clouds. There we go. The skies of the next day are even clearer than before. The sun is so bright it is hard to see ahead without using a visor. We have to discuss an advance order with some regulars today, so Lucia is coming along. It's fine, the sun's working real hard today, though. Speeding down the highway is basically a straight line at almost 100 miles per hour. The trip takes 30 minutes. During that time, it is one hell of an oven in here. Nope, I was thinking I'd try a new method today. Print a bunch of leaflets and hand them out, maybe. Or stick them on job hunt billboards. It's a bit costly, but probably a good thing to do. Isn't that why you came along? Lucia nods in agreement. What do you mean, extraordinary? Huh? You're still posting those? The things are basically there only in name, so I never bother to check. At this rate, though, Lucia might know even more about the store than I do right now. It went pretty well today. There were no hiccups along the way, so we are done with over 30 minutes to spare. It's nice to drive safely from time to time. Yeah. I drive back along the highway at a much more deliberate pace than usual. Yeah. Of course, the only scenery that we get to enjoy are things like fragments of flat tires by the roadside and clumps of withered weeds. There's not even a single flower growing in this arid place. Suddenly, Lucia raises her voice. Oh, really? Huh? Doubtful, I look to the direction in which she was pointing. Indeed, at the roadside a bit further down, a lone red thing enters my vision. You're right, something's there. I don't think it's a flower, though. Wow, that was a fast music change. Beats me. Blood. I swallow the word as it reaches my throat. There is no point in scaring Lucia with something like that. Maybe someone put up a signpost or something. We'll know when we get closer. The car continues in a straight line, drawing closer and closer to the red thing. Eventually, its form becomes clear enough for us to recognize its identity. As it turns out, the red thing is a big suitcase. Its deep red coloring shines brightly in the sunlight. Lying down on top of it is a young girl. Her hair is pink and gentle, her body is soft. Yeah. She's so cute, we can't help but comment. The ears that protrude from her head have a soft bend to them, hanging down from her head. Oh, she's a dog girl. Her eerily white skin is striking, mismatched against the palette of summer. The response comes as if it were waiting for Lucia to ask that question. Our attention is promptly directed to her sleeping sounds. Well, it's good that she's alive. What should we do now? Well, we can't just leave her like this. She'll end up like a dried out. She'll end up like dried out like a mummy. That's some great translating work you've got there. That's not cute at all. Mummies are not cute. Yeah. Being the same gender, Lucia tries first. Lucia seems to have adopted this little mummy thing. Well, I am just jumbling my words right now. A few moments after being shaken, the girl slowly opens her eyes. Whoa! The girl wakes with a start. Her startled cry ends up surprising us as well. Not at all concerned with how she just made us jump, the girl stares at us, blinking. Her ears are like sticking up. That's hilarious. Well, maybe you weren't waiting for us. Stop talking for a minute. Did you hit her? Seeing no end to her rambling, I softly hit her on the head. Okay. For a second I thought you like punched her in the face. That would have been real dark. I don't know where to start, but we're not border patrol and we're not police and we're definitely not bad people. Last I checked anyway. The girl, who is currently sprawled out across her suitcase, offers us words of comfort. The situation simply defies description. Okay, I'm going to keep this short. Basically, if you keep sleeping in the seat, you're probably going to get dehydrated and have a heat stroke. You should probably move somewhere else. As if she just realized the fact, the girl gets up from her suitcase. Get in the car, baby. If you're not here to do anything in particular, you could get in the car with us. We can at least take you somewhere cool. I think I missed something. Oh, what should I do now? Okay. The girl immediately breaks into a smile. In a matter of seconds, the girl agrees to my proposal. Lucia mumbles in disbelief. Well, that's why we're bringing her with us. Alright, let's go! With a grunt of effort, the girl straightens her heavy-looking suitcase and pulls it along with her. By the way, we don't know your name yet. What should we call you? The girl smiles. Okay, Isia. Isia, huh? I'm Leon, and that girl's Lucia. Nice to meet you. Whoa, slow down there. Slow down, you're going to choke. Here, have some water.
幸せね。
I guess
美味し
not.
いご飯が食べられて適温のお部屋があればそれが最高の幸せですよ。
I guess.
なんかもっともらしいこと言ってるけど、口の端にクラムチャウダーついてるの？どこですか？ほらここ。じっとしてて。
Lucia takes out a handkerchief and wipes the side of Icia's mouth. When they do things like that, it looks like the two of them are sisters.
ありがとうございます。
Icia gives her a thanks with a big smile on her face. Okay, let's sum up what you just said.
まとめてください。
It is going to be a while before I get used to this
ア
girl.
イシアはもともとヤプロンノに住んでて
Jablondo.
仕事を探しにこっちの大陸へ来たと。で、相模フランシスコの港に着いたけれど、当てもないので歩き回ってたと。そうです。それで歩いているうちに国道に入ってしまい、途中でポカポカ気持ちよくなって道路で寝てたと。全くその通りです。
Both of us let out a sigh, astonished at how spontaneous the girl is. Were it vacation, it would be more understandable, but a job hunt probably warrants some more planning. Honestly, I'm not sure whether the fact that she ended up boarding a ship in the process is a display of her courage or sheer lunacy.
でも、お二人に出会えて本当に助かりました。
Issa quickly stands up and turns towards us.
ありがとうございました。
She lowers her head in a deep
お
bow.
礼とかいいよ。それより、これからまた町に戻るの？そうですね。一旦戻って作戦を練り直します。
Drawing board indeed. At this rate, though, it is doubtful whether the new plan will be any better. Right, let's head out once we clean everything up. Can you mind the store, Lucia?
わかった。
Lucia cleans up the utensils Isia was using and walks off to the sink. While watching her, Isia softly opens her mouth.
この食堂はお二人でやっていらっしゃるんですか？
Yeah, I'm in the kitchen and she works the
ご
tables.
夫婦なんですか？
What? No, of course not. I'm the owner here, and Lucia's a live-in employee. I struggle to maintain my composure with the curveball she throws at me. I guess it is reasonable for her to think that in this situation, though.
そうなんですね。
Isia's gaze wanders all over the store, then suddenly fixates on me. Yeah? Startled by her sudden outburst, I end up replying very formally.
さっきお店に入るときに張り紙を見たんですけど。
Oh yeah, the hiring ad. Wait, you mean... Isia grins and nods.
私もここで働かせていただけませんか？できれば住み込みで。
Isia asks that in a loud and cheerful voice. Lucia stumbles in from the back of the store.
そんな急に言われても面接とかあるし、あとその住み込みってどういう？家がないからです。それはその町の方へ行って不動産屋を巡るとかいろいろ。
Lucia looks to me with a troubled expression.
レオン、どうするの？そのこれ。
Well, what else is there to do? I mean, we were looking to hire someone, so this is a pretty good timing, right?
従業員はともかくとして住み込みの方は。
I mean, she's got nowhere to stay. What else can she do? She can have my bed and I'll sleep in the living room.
じゃあ面接とかは？
She's obviously not a bad person. What more do we need to know?
それじゃ面接も合格なんですか？もうレオンのバカ！
Seemingly at a loss for words, Lucia runs off to the kitchen after uttering that final remark.
あれ？ルーシャさん、何か怒ってましたか？
Nah, it doesn't concern you. Don't worry about it. Well, I am sure that Lucia has plenty of opinions about this. With things as they are now, there is not much more than that she can say. Above all else, our most pressing concern is the lack of manpower, and solving that problem requires men, or in this case, a woman. So, the process was sort of messed up, but it's good to have you on board. Boss is sort of, you know, calling me by my name is fine. Mr. is sort of weird too, let's just drop that as well. I say a response cheerfully, then bow so vigorously that I half expect her to hear her spine snap. The air is still dry today. It was like that yesterday, and the day before, and probably even long before I was born. The air in this land is always dry. The age when there was moisture in the world is past, gone like the wind that blows away into the distance. It is now an age when people are slowly beginning to resign themselves to rest, and a haze is washed over our view, clouding the path to the next age. To the west of the continent, in a small diner, our grand little story begins. Well, that's the end of the demo, so I am going to continue the series, obviously, because I actually really enjoyed the demo. So, thank you guys for watching, leave a like if you enjoyed this video, comment, whatever the hell you feel like. I don't give a shit, and I'll see you guys next time.